What's up, guys? It's Jerry and Garrick Wilson, also known as the Dock Men. And in this video, we're going to show you how to connect an EZ-Dock pipe bracket. Now, first I want to point out that EZ-Dock makes a wide array of pipe brackets depending on where you're putting your dock. This one that's to my left here is a heavy-duty pipe bracket. This would be for a commercial type application on a Great Lakes body of water or a bigger body of water in general. This heavy-duty pipe bracket accepts anything from an 8-inch piling or pipe up to 24 inches by moving this forward or backwards. We're actually going to connect a standard duty pipe bracket, but all the pipe brackets that EZ-Dock makes connects very similarly. So before you install a pipe bracket, you're going to need a few things. One, you're going to need your EZ-Dock coupler, the top and bottom piece. You're going to need your poly bolt. You're going to need the poly nut to squeeze it in place once it's all lined up, and your EZ-Dock drive tool and a hammer. The first step is going to be taking this poly bolt and seating it in the bottom side of your coupler. The bolt slides in. You make sure that this spline pattern lines up with the coupler so it can go into place. Gonna give it a tap with a hammer to make sure it's pressure fit in there so it doesn't fall out onto the lake bottom while you're installing it. Now the next step is to take this coupler, put it into the in-water installation tool. It's very important, like Garrick did, to have this bolt lined right up with the tool, centered. It's also important to make sure that that tool is holding on the head of that bolt so that it can't slide out and fall to the lake bottom. The next step is going to be to take the piling bracket, or the pipe bracket rather, hold it over top of the pocket that you desire. It's important to note that when you're in the water, this piece floats and you're not going to be struggling to hold it here like I am. It's going to sit at the same profile height of the dock. Once you have this over top of your desired coupler pocket, you're going to take your in-water installation tool and you're going to pull it up into place. You don't have to use the in-water installation tool for this part of the process. A lot of times when this is in the water, it's easier just to lean off the edge of the dock, hold the bottom coupler on, and pop your top coupler on. On goes your top coupler. Look in there and make sure that the threading of the bolt is through the hole, which it is. Next up, you're going to take your poly nut and you're going to thread it on top of the poly bolt. Once you grab a couple threads, that's when it's time to take the EZ-Dock drive tool and your impact gun with your 15/16 socket. Pull the trigger, tighten it down. You'll feel it when it squeezes into place. Once your standard duty pipe bracket is on, the next step is to put your pipe in it, which holds the dock in place. This pipe bracket accepts a 2 3/8 inch pole, or that's what we find works best. We use a 10 gauge 2 3/8 inch galvanized pole. This can be set down through that hole and driven into the lake bottom to hold the dock in place. Or if you want, you can drill a hole and put an auger on the bottom, set it down and thread it in with a pipe wrench, screw it down into the lake bottom to hold the dock in place. Pipe cap goes on top, and that's it. That's how you install a standard duty EZ-Dock pipe bracket.